Hello!
Mo, whenever Mo does interviews, he talks like this.
Hey everybody, this is Trauma. I'm here with Mike Portnoy and John Moyer from Adrenaline Mob. We're going to get started. Mike, Jets or Giants?
I don't give a shit. I don't follow football.
Yankees or Mets?
I don't give a shit. I don't follow baseball.
Islanders or Rangers?
I don't give a shit. I don't follow hockey.
Okay, basketball, obviously. I know you're a big basketball fan, right?
I don't give a shit. Whatever jersey, I'll take whatever jersey of whatever city I'm in.
What jersey did you get here in Pittsburgh?
I didn't get one. Adrenaline Mob doesn't quite have the rider that Dream Theater used to. No, but with Dream Theater, I used to have on the rider that at every show I'd get the local jersey and I would wear it for the encore. And I have a closet at home filled with hundreds of jerseys from every team around the world. But I stopped wearing them in Europe because I would get well, football, which is soccer for us. I'd get those jerseys over there, and the Europeans are so passionate and territorial that if I, God forbid, I wore the wrong colors, I'd be getting booed, at the top of the encore. So with Adrenaline Mob, I just come out with my own sweaty tank top, and we're good.
In your drum shoes.
Yeah.
Okay, with so much talent in this band, what are some of your musical goals and future plans that you have for Adrenaline Mob?
Well, the future goals are to, take this band around the world and hit as many stages as we can. I think this is a real great live band. But, you have guys that are coming from other bands with established careers, but really Adrenaline Mob's a whole new monster. So, when we come together here, we're very much starting over. So we got to get out there and hit the ground running and win over, city by city, night after night, one fan at a time. And that's what this band is about, making some new friends all around the world. And, we have our old friends standing by us as well and coming out and seeing what we're all about. But we just want to hit the road and tour as much as we can. We feel it's a real strong album with a lot of potential for some legs and some years ahead of us.
And long term, I think musically over the course of that time, we're gelling more as a band, especially me being the new guy in the band. And I'm looking forward to actually playing on a record. So getting the four of us together, we start collaborating as a group and seeing where that takes, the music, I think is something that all four of us are looking forward to as well.
Okay, and Bella wants to know, she's our station owner, with all your projects, when do you get any sleep?
Believe it or not, I'm a sleepaholic. You wouldn't believe how much I do sleep. It's just in incredibly strange hours. I usually go to bed around 4 a.m., wake up around 1 p.m. But yeah, when I'm awake, I definitely keep very, very busy, and there's a lot of time management and juggling involved. I just always have to keep an eye on my schedule, and I'm a workaholic, when I'm awake. And I just love working with different people and doing different things and keeping busy. I don't know how to turn that switch off.
And she also wanted to know, what is the significance of your beard color?
My dad always said it's better to have a blue beard than blue balls.
Nice. Hell yeah. Okay, and do you have anything for young musicians, like the guys here, to get them motivated and turn in the right direction, right path musically?
He's the man that owns a music school for kids, so he's the man for the advice.
I was going to address him on that. I looked into the Natural Air Music in Austin, Texas.
What we do with Natural Air Music, that's most of what we do, is we try to get kids who are learning an instrument, who are showing an interest towards music, get them excited about it. And to me, and this is the same advice I tell people everywhere, I tell adults the same thing. My first piece of advice I could give you is to jam with somebody else. Music's not meant, in my opinion, to be something that you hold to yourself in your bedroom by yourself. It's a form of communication. And communication doesn't work if it's just you in the room. You got to have at least 2 people, and then you grow that to 3 people, and then 4 people. So jamming with other people, jamming with a band, jamming with another guitar player, a singer, whatever. To me, that's the number one thing that starting musicians can do. Collaborate and play with as many different people as you can, and try to play with people who are better than you, because you will rise up to their level. As long as you're working at it and you're into it.
Yeah, the one thing I liked about what you said on the video chat on YouTube about the company Chav is it's not a half-hour music lesson, it's a 3-hour jam session. And I was watching those kids, and they were amazing for the ages that you had them up on the. I think they were playing at a roller rink or a roller.
I don't know. There's so many. We've got several bands that play tons of gigs all throughout Texas. So, you know, I think you might be speaking of the Aviators. They played a role.
Aviators, that's it.
Yeah, they're one of our top tier bands. They can play an hour-long set. I don't even have to go. I just book gigs for them and they go. And then I show up at rehearsal and we work on original material. And half the time I don't even show up. They just crank out the tunes themselves. They've really become a self-sufficient band. And they work great together. And that's the hardest thing is, I think, for young people to figure out. You can collaborate, but like figuring out how to make it count. Not just playing a riff or two together, but actually playing a whole song and finishing it. And then after that, how do we take a song that we're playing together and turn it into something that we can play on a stage and then play out? And there's something, you have to learn how to do that. And for me, I learned the hard way. I didn't have anybody teaching me. So at the school, we give kids a shortcut on, you know, we show them the ropes on how to get there quick.
Okay, and how would you guys sum up your careers to this point?
Sum it up. Mine is the long and winding road. You know what? I've had a tremendous career that I am so incredibly thankful for, and I have so much gratitude for. Honestly, all of my dreams have come true, and now I'm at a place in my life and career where I have a tremendous amount of freedom to do different things and explore different things and work with different people. You know what? I have no regrets. I don't know if I would change a single thing that's happened. You know, everything happens for a reason,
right.
And you know, you learn from your experiences and you grow from them, and you go to new places. And that's where I'm at. I have no regrets and nothing but gratitude for everything I've been through.
Well,
Definitely I've had maybe not as long a career as Mike has had, but I've had my share of success with Disturbed and a couple of the bands I've been in over the years. For me, I feel like I'm still at the beginning. I feel like I still have tons of mountains to climb, tons of places to go, tons of things that I still want to make happen, you know. I don't know, you know, it's just constant for me, and I'm sure Mike feels the same way. There's always a new song to play, a new stage to play, a new crowd to entertain, a new riff to learn, a new group of musicians to jam with. Every day on the road, you know, we're constantly improving and making our show better, and when you're working with guys like this, the sky's the limit, and that's, I think, how we feel.
yeah, it's an amazing lineup. I play you guys heavy in rotation on my shows.
Thank you very
So
much.
I
I
mean,
really appreciate it.
Disturbed, Dream Theater, you know, your Dream Theater, not anybody else's. But
Hey, right on.
well, because I'll admit I'm a Portnoy fan too. Neil Peart and Portnoy are my two favorite drummers, so I'll go right there.
It's about, you know, also I think with this group and lineup, it's about hard work. We like working. We like doing this, and we're not just, you know, it's not annoying for us to go and have to get on stage or have to do sound check. We look forward to it. When sound check? Let's do this. Let's rock it out. You know, it's fun for us, and as long as it stays fun, you know, we'll keep doing it.
Right on.
As my career is concerned, I don't even feel like I've had a career. I feel like I'm just getting started.
Yeah, he's only had 4 #1 albums in a row. It's only how many million?
Nothing major, big tour, mayhem, everything. Now, just going like, what's the largest pair of panties you've ever had thrown up on you on stage? Seriously.
Well, it was 25 years in Dream Theater. We didn't see panties. You know, we had nothing but boys and men and guys in our audience. But he's probably seen his fair share of panties with Disturbed. I don't know.
I know
The biggest one.
we had a fake leg that was thrown on stage.
Nice.
Yeah, we signed it and threw it back out. I think it made it back to the owner.
Okay, now I noticed that you were drinking out of clear water bottle earlier. Can you tell me like why you only drink out of clear water bottles now?
Now, how did this get out? Did I say this in an interview? And
Yes, you did. To Gamer Magazine, actually, and it was pretty funny.
This story is hilarious. I don't even know if you know this story.
No.
Years ago when I was in Union Underground, we were doing our first tour. We were on a van, and it was band and crew doing like a week-long run. And so after a long night and a long overdrive, I'm in the back sleeping, and there's a couple guys on the bench in the 15-passenger van sleeping too. It had been a long night, and I wake up and I'm really thirsty, and I look around, I see like this water bottle on the ground. It's full, and it's tinted green.
I know where this is going.
And I reach down, and everyone's asleep next to me. And the driver's way up front, you know, and I'm kind of wedged in. Oh, it looks totally full and undrunk or anything. I pop the top off. I go like this. I mean, it is like an inch away from my lips. And this hand shoots out like from one guy over and stops me. And he's like, I relieved myself in that bottle in the middle of the night. You definitely don't want to drink it.
So you only drink out of clear bottles?
Only clear from now on.
And no lemonade.
Yeah.
Never drink lemonade.
And we're internet-based, so you can swear as much as you want, guys. So
Yeah, well, I mean, it could have been bad. I definitely would have thrown up all over the place. It would have been a nightmare.
And
Thank God that guy, I was nice to him. He was our sound man at the time. And I was always, this goes to show, always be nice to your crew, because if I had been mean one time, he'd been like, fuck this guy. I'm letting him drink and sitting back and watch the fireworks go. But
yeah, these are the guys that are handing you your towels and water. So.
Yeah. You definitely show them respect.
And one last question. Any pre-show rituals that you always go through?
The last thing I do is pee.
Okay, thanks for that.
For us as a band, we take a moment to, it's kind of a sports thing. We get a moment where we, get our hands together. We talk about the show, the gig, the moment, and make sure that the band's focused on what we got to do right then.
Nice. Okay, well, NP. This is Trauma. Thanks for tuning in, and thanks, guys, for coming on RockStars Glued with us.
Thank you.
By the way, good job promoting it. I saw it all over Facebook. I was impressed.
Cool,
yes,
thanks.
Very nice.
Let's see. Where's my off button?